Hello, Cancer. Maya started here, and this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2020. Close watchers are welcome, and please do keep in mind that whenever you watch this, it's the time that you should be watching it, and it could be so that if it doesn't resonate with you, please check the moon and the rising signs. Now, let's start the reading. So, here we have in the situation Seven of Swords. Seven is for the highest good because it's all about choosing wisely. Now the situation is so that if you have been planning, if you have been doing things like not choosing things by yourself, or it was just based on what others say or what others think or kind of those sort of things. Now you're just behaving or choosing wisely. So you're playing a different kind of way, or you're having a different kind of attitude. So you're having setting aside your mindset that you had previously, and now you're shifting things in your life based on that. And moreover, you're doing it quietly. You are not like expressing what you have in your mind and do things after saying it to everybody, but now you are doing it quietly. You have plan, you know what to do, you have a very wise choice, and your choice is of course very good this time. And it's kind of sneaky, but because now we are in the environment that not everybody understands or supports you. Even if you're right at this point of time, not many people support you. So it's important for you to make a choice for yourself and to choose based on your belief and your mindset. That is what supports you. And so there are many different ways that people think. So it's not necessary that everybody wants to support you. But it shouldn't matter, because it shouldn't be bothering you, because now you are in having an attitude that you start thinking about, like, this is what is for me and I know what is right for me, and then you choose it based on your idea on your way of thinking. So that's right for me, and I decide that that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm taking. I don't want the other things, I want these things exactly. So you know what you want exactly. So if you find that special, like in the Seven of Swords, you know which are the swords that you want, and so you are taking only those ones that matches your personality, and you are taking that, and that's going to fulfill your passion or in moving forward in your life. So that's what you are doing now. And of course it's a powerful transformation with the death card. You can see here it's about the moment that you are moving behind the old things. There might have been really struggles and bad things that had happened in the past, but then it's in the old system, whatever it is. Even if it's more in this card, I feel like there could have been kind of emotional unbalance that you had previously. With also the Three of Swords, there is a kind of emotional thing, but that was in the past. So now you are kind of having this kind of attitude that you are not anymore bothered about those things, or you deliberately want to forget those things and move forward. So it's like a little bit of anxiety during that transformation stage when you were moving from the past to the future. So it's always you have to learn. It's Death is about resurrection, so you have to learn how to make peace with the death, and then have faith in yourself, and then move forward. So you have done what you have to, and then if something is not the way that you have expected, you just try to stay calm, and like in this point, in this period, you just try to keep calm and relax, and trust your passion, and leave behind what was those emotional baggages. Leave it behind and trust yourself, and keep moving. Walk away from the past. Give yourself a chance to make new friends, and have a new kind of attitude towards life, the new identity, everything. So it's more like a butterfly in the cocoon that's waiting for the next stage. And that's where you're right now. So, and then of course, the Three of Swords, it may feel like um, a little bit of emotional unbalance, or kind of little bit brutal here, or hurt, broken, or something like that. But it's actually something that had already happened. I have this kind of I think that according to what I feel now, it's more like the past. So you had kind of had a heartbreak. If you had had that, you have now moved on with it. There is no more any that baggage. So you are have a little bit of anxiety, little bit of those kind of things are still in balance. But of course now it's completely you are transforming in month of May. So it shows when it's time for us to go ahead. So it's exactly, if you haven't moved, if you have not prepared yourself to move ahead, now this is the time. Now when these two cards shows up, it's exactly the time that you have to move forward and make a decision to let go of something that have already caused you like emotional imbalance or whatsoever. So something that you have planned, it didn't work out, then you like have to leave it behind and move forward. It's like kind of fear of heartbreaking, but then just leave it and then you are in peace, because maybe you were really counting on this and this is kind of thing and this is the future, but if that doesn't work, of course, but then the important thing that it tells is that you plans are like, you make lots of plans. It's not necessary that every plan works, but when this doesn't work, you have another plan. So you just leave those ones behind and don't look back, just move forward. It's a transformation stage. In that period of time, it's little bit, it's actually kind of change for every science actually. So everybody is affecting it little bit differently, but everybody is having little bit of kind of transformation or kind of change, at least some in one way or other. But in your case, it's important for you to realize there is a difference between when we think and what we feel and what our like try to follow your emotion. But it feels like a little bit difficult at this point of time, but of course you have to move forward. And the outcome card for you is like the king, you can see it's the King of Pentacles, all about settling down. It's a very good card. So it's about manifesting somebody, either it's someone in your life who's in a really very high position, or you are the one who's actually getting the power or authority, manifesting the wealth, physical well-being, everything, like a physical well-being, health, wealth, and everything. And also someone who can benefit from others because they are so good at manifesting wealth. So this tells us that either it's like your boss who is like trying to help you in every way that he could, or it's you yourselves are promoted to a higher position, or you now have the authority that you didn't have previously. So now you are abundant because you realize your connection to the universe. And if you stay in the position and be confident and happy in the flow of abundance that come from the universe, so it's easy for us to think that we have the abundance because we have earned it, we have worked it, we planned for it, instead of realizing abundance come from with the tide. So sometimes you work, sometimes you rest, but while whole time you're manifesting abundance for yourself or for others. So um, it's there is a positive abundance that lives with us when we are aware of our true nature. So this is a really good card because you are now trying to get into your true self, and then of course remember that you know you are the child of the universe and the beloved child of the universe who so always wants to support. So the final outcome is like you're having the authority or manifesting the power and health, wealth, and totally every abundance. Or if you are not that person, then it's your boss. He actually is like very much inspired by you and want to help you in every way he could, and even in that way you were having really a good time. It's mainly about the financial condition and also about the health and like the totally overall abundance. So that's about this month, for the month of May for Cancer. See you next time.